It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Raiders and the Bears. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
On the return is Dylan Laube. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019 out of Washington State. It's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
Back is Minshew. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down. All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is the connection that Bears fans have been dreaming about since these two guys were drafted in this previous spring's draft. I mean, they think they have one of the more formidable young quarterback wide receiver duos in the entire league. Williams, first overall pick. Odunze, number 9. The future looks bright in Chicago.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 2nd and a yard. A play fake. Now Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try and throw with Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, Abdullah. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here comes Madison. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did to pick up the 1st down.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Bears offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll go play action here with Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll run Abdullah. Woo! Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. In motion is Myers. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll go right back to Myers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in the first half. Already 7 catches, and we've yet to hit halftime. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's a run, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. With shotgun, a throw for Minshew. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get about 4 to the 29. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one complete to Moore. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jack Jones.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Madison. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. From the gun, here's Minshew. He'll try to run for it.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. On first down, a run with Madison. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. It is brought in the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Williams. A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Chicago.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. They'll run with Swift. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Swift. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the halftime report. It was a running back, Alexander Madison, who put together a solid first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. First and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw is Williams. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
The Bears send out their punt team, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and Gardner Minshew going to take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. They'll run here with Madison. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made at the 26-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell, But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
On the handoff, it's Madison. He looks forward for maybe a yard. TJ Edwards there on the stop. Third and a yard. He'll try and throw with Minshew. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Raiders send their punt team out as he's on to punt for the second time. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Over the middle, that's Komet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Another run here, another run by Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll go here with Madison. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
This one into the hands of Marshall. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Vegas.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll run right side with Madison. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Minshew. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A tight end in motion now. To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kevin Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders' field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Raiders extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's a short throw caught by Komet. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Off play action. Here's Williams. Working across the field. He's going to find more. And he will get into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. He'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. He completes it to Marshall.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The home team's offense and Caleb Williams set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw, Minshew. Here's a shot towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On second down, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They will run it over center with Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll get this out wide. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That one taken in. Touchdown, Bears. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll stick with Madison. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Again, it's Madison. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Marshall is on the move. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's Madison. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the right side, here's Madison. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. On the give, this is Madison. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there, but that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll take this down to about the 15. Here's a second and 9. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Looking to convert for the third time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. Now give out of the gun. It's Madison. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. He pulls it in around the 5. A second effort, and he is in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Raiders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That complete to Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.